Welcome, everybody. Welcome. How you guys all doing? Hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, night. Thank you for jumping on. Gonna go ahead and get this ready. If you guys do have any friends or family that you did invite, please feel free to let them know that we're live on the tray on the night. Excuse me. Gonna go ahead and get this started here in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Yeah. Welcome, everybody who's jumping on. Mr. Canales, how you doing today, sir?
Woo. Phenomenal. How you doing?
Amazing, brother. Amazing. Super excited to be on.
I've been waiting for this.
Let's get it. All right.
Hope everyone else is having a great day, evening, night, morning, wherever you guys are tuning in from.
All right, everybody. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a quick rundown and recap of what binary options is and how it works, and initially how it is to place a trade. So if you guys can do me a favor, if this is the first time that you've jumped on one of these sessions, these free educational sessions here with us, do me a favor, and if you can type 77 in the chat, I would really appreciate that. If this is your first time jumping on a session, give me a 777 in the chat. I want to go over the platform and explain it to those who are here for the first time. I got a couple other people that are jumping on as well that I know is going to be their first time, so I want to give them a second to be able to jump on. Thank you so much, you guys, for plugging in and checking out what it is that we're doing and what we have. So. All right. And if you guys can do me a favor, if you guys can just jump in the Telegram chats and the other chats. Michaela said you can't hear me. Can you guys hear me okay? If you can, give me a 111. Good? Awesome. All right. So we have a couple of people here who are on here for the first time. Going to go ahead and just explain the purpose of high frequency Forex binary options and how it is that it works, okay? Binary options is a method of trading in the foreign exchange markets, okay? We do trade in the foreign exchange markets, and what we're trading is we're trading the value of a currency, of one country's currency to another country's currency, okay? The Forex market is the largest financial market in the world. It does about $6.2 trillion a day of market validity, okay? That means that the market moves up and down about $6.2 trillion worth of market movement 5 days a week, 24 hours a day. So how is it possible to be able to trade this market for 24 hours straight, right? Well, there's 4 sessions. There's 4 sessions that we participate in. The first session is called the Australian session. There's the Tokyo session. There's the London session, and there's the New York session. And those 4 sessions consist of the ability to be able to trade Forex. So for us here on the West Coast in California, Sunday 2 p.m. till Friday 2 p.m., we have the ability to be able to trade the Forex market at any given moment in time. So from Friday 2 p.m. to Sunday 2 p.m., the markets are closed, okay? Why is that? Well, 2 p.m. Sunday for us here is 9 a.m. in Australia. So there's that time difference, right? Where the market, it's open for them. It's the beginning of their Monday. It's our Sunday because they're ahead of us at that time. So that's how the market works. That's what we're participating in. When it comes to binary options, when it comes to high frequency Forex, we are going in and out with the bag. We are trying to secure a move in the market in a matter of minutes. What's great is we don't have to be on here for hours at a time, for days at a time to be able to call a trade. We can, with successful strategies, we can go in and out securing the bag in a matter of minutes, okay? And it's a simple 4-step process, 4-step confirmation that we can most definitely apply utilizing binary options, okay? So what is that strategy? If everyone understands that up until this point, if you can give me a 333 in the chat, I'll go ahead and I'll continue on, and then I'll share my screen as I move forward. So for all the newbies, 333, thank you so much. Trying to keep it as simple and simplistic as possible because, ladies and gentlemen, the reality is this: trading binary options is that simplistic, okay? It's you're going in and out, securing the bag in a matter of minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen now so that you guys can see my screen as I give a couple of analogies and examples of high frequency Forex. So I have the chat, I have that here. All right, so the way that the high frequency Forex works is step number 1 is identifying a currency pair, okay? Identifying a currency pair that we're gonna be trading or that our strategy and software here with an IM Mastery Academy helps you identify. We have several successful traders who have committed themselves to a routine, to a schedule, to be able to jump on live and 1, educate us, but 2, also call out trade ideas to help us be successful in the beginning. So when it comes to binary options, the concept is this: we want you to learn and earn simply by copying and pasting in the beginning. We're copying the trade ideas that they call. Now the trade ideas are not mandatories because they're just that, trade ideas, okay? So we have a strategy called Cashtrap, and it's a strategy that is taught and is available for us here in IM Mastery Academy through our High Frequency Academy platform. And it teaches about confirmations, okay? There are specific confirmations that we educate along the way that you can utilize with this strategy to give you a higher probable opportunity for a profitable trade, okay? So step number 1, and if Mr. Luna, if you can do me a favor, if you can just type it in the chat what the steps are as I'm going through, that'll be great. So step number 1, ladies and gentlemen, is identifying the currency pair that we're going to be trading. So step number 1 is the currency pair. So if you see here on the left-hand side of my screen, I have the Cashtrap up. And if you look towards the top left under the 5-minute, you see it says Euro USD, okay? So we're gonna be taking a trade on the Euro USD. So the first thing we do on our broker of choice, whether it's Pocket Options, Vita Forex, IQ Send, FinRally, whatever broker of choice you choose to fund your account, step number 1 is identify the currency pair on the trade that we're taking. So here we have a list of our currency pairs. You just scroll either up or down, you find the Euro USD, boom, you click on the Euro USD and your screen changes. So if you see here, I clicked Euro USD. Now in the middle of my chart, it says Euro USD. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is with the strategy Cashtrap. All of the trades are 3 minutes long. So you simply go to your timer, you change it from 1 minute to 3 minutes, okay? So here you click on it, it's preset to 1 minute. you just simply click the down button and you click it to 3 minutes. Now, that's step number 2, is change your time to 3 minutes. All of the trade ideas will be 3 minutes long in duration. Step number 3 is utilizing proper risk management. So on an account of $500, you would be placing 1 to max 3% on any given trade. So what you would do then is just pull out your handy dandy little calculator times 0.03%, and boom, you put your amount trade right here of your 3% of your account size, right? The fourth and the most important confirmation is the entry. So what I love about the Cashtrap strategy is that the software does the analysis for you. You're just looking for the confirmations, okay? You're looking for the confirmations. And if you see here on the Cashtrap, it gives you the entry, okay? So Euro USD, I'm gonna try to highlight this. Euro USD, the entry is gonna be 1.18897. So we're gonna wait for the last three numbers, 897, to read right here in the middle of the Cashtrap, in the middle of the broker, right? So when the market hits 897 is when we're gonna go in for the action. A green arrow means call, means we want the market to go up. A red arrow means put, means we want the market to go down, okay? So if you see here, right above the numbers moving, you see the green button call, that means we want the market to go up. Then you see the red button put, that means we want the market to go down from our entry. So our entry is called the strike price, okay? So I'm gonna just do a simple example. I'm gonna do just a 1 minute trade just to show you how it works for $1. And Mr. Luna, if you can just type in this example, this is not an official trade idea. This is just an example of what a trade would sound like, okay? So, okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade idea. I'm looking at Euro USD for 3 minutes for a put when the market hits 893. Boom, the market's at 893. I hit put, and that's it. So we have entered the market on this trade on the Euro USD at the strike price of 892, and it expires in 1 minute time. So I'm gonna zoom in here really quick so we can see it. But there's the red square, there's the red line, and that's the market moving live. At the end of this red dot, if the market is below, we would quote unquote win that trade. So you saw that it just dropped below. It expired at 890. So that would have been, if that would have been an official trade idea, green box means we win, right? So how do you profit from trading binary options? I think that's the most important question. We kind of understand now how to call a couple of trade ideas. If you see here next to the currency pairs, you see a percentage payout, okay? 70, 70, 67, 71, 71, 80, okay? What the payout is they're gonna pay you out that percentage of your order size. Your order size is the amount that you're placing in on the trade. So that was a $1 trade. So when I pressed the put button, the broker took $1 out of my account. And if you win that trade, you're gonna get your dollar back plus the percentage of the payout. So this is an 80% payout. So I receive my dollar back plus 80 cents. If that would have been a $10 trade, I would have made $18 profit, right? My initial $10 plus $8 profit. If that would have been a $100 trade, I would have made $180 in 3 minutes. $1,000 trade, $1,800, $10,000 trade, $18,000 in the matter of 3 minutes with the strategy of Cashtrap. Now I see a question, where do you select side-by-side screen view? Like I split on my screen. So I just take I open up 2 tabs, and then I just manually kind of size them up the way that I would want on my screen. to be able to do so, right? If you do have an Apple and you have two Chrome screens or two Safari screens, you can simply just hold down the green button and then it'll ask you which side you want to put the screen on, and it'll manually divide it for you in half. So if everyone understands that up until that point, we're right around that 8:30 time. Give me a 333 in the chat while we look for some trade ideas. Awesome. So, Mr. Canales, while we look, is there anything that you want to one last thing. We also utilize a currency strength meter to determine which currency has the current power as a confirmation, right? So not going to do too much educational on this. When we have time, we'll explain, but we do utilize this website, livecharts.co.uk, to be able to help us identify which country's currency pair has the buying power at the present moment in time. So, Mr. Canales, let's go ahead and let's look at some trades, brother. Let's see what we have. I gotta make up some money. Had a learning lesson with my good friend Mr. Vasquez just a little bit ago. So, gonna be getting ready for some trades.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. So I'm super excited. If you guys are excited in the chat, go ahead and type 777.
So Euro USD is setting up. Euro is 4 bars. USD is 1 bar. Euro USD is setting up for a call. It's calling it at 879. So this is a little premature. It's a little early because the chart is currently at 868. But Euro USD, if we get some momentum moving up, get ready for a call on Euro USD for 3 minutes for that currency pair. Made it up?
Huh?
You made it up?
25, baby.
My wife is a super savage. She's over here while I'm explaining it to you guys. She legit just made up all her profits from her learning lesson, and she said, "I'm done. I'm walking away." I'm just like, "Well, I still got to make up my money." So I was talking to you, Kelly. She has that that interesting strategy of hers, right? But anyway, I'm looking at Euro USD. It looks like a good little setup. While we're waiting, Mr. Canales, do you see anything?
I'm going to be looking for Euro JPY entries. Euro JPY is going to be the currency pair I'm going to be a little bit focusing on tonight.
Okay.
Just because there's some news happening right now.
Yeah. So let's check that out as well. Another reference of tools that we use is forexfactory.com, where it helps us go over the news. Mr. Canales, I have it up on my screen if you'd like to explain that.
Absolutely. So as far as with Forex Factory, guys, it actually gives us a little bit more of an insight of what's happening here all around as far as like with the market. And so currently right now, there's actually something going on with Japanese yen. There's a 30-year bond auction. So what this means, if you click on the little folder right there on the right-hand side, if you open it up, it's going to say, the effect of it. So there's no consistent effect. There are both risk and growth implications. So it could be risky. It could be, it could be very rewarding as well. So as far as that, it's not too much of a high impact. So that's what's great about it. It doesn't actually, give you, as far as too much of a high alert, typically like what other folders would do. So if you go up a little bit earlier, the last one was Australian dollar. This one was actually a high impact. As far as with that currency. And then not only that, but in the background, guys, of everything, there's G7 meetings happening all around the world right now. So G7, what that means, I just learned about this actually recently. So G7 is actually going to be the 7 industrialized nations, some of the richest nations here, Canada, Italy, France, Germany, Japan, the UK, and the US. So they're holding meetings ultimately about the currencies, and these are actually meetings that's happening and affecting the currencies all day. So other than that, though, I mean, there's some good news, as far as with Japanese yen.
All right, Mr. Canales, sorry to interrupt you, brother. Never mind. It pulled all the way back down. I was gonna say Euro USD was right at that marker of the 879 to take the trade, but it just dumped right back down. So let's refresh this. All right. Still, it went all the way back down. But yeah, so we wait, right? One of the things for everyone to remember is that trading in general is 10% buys, 10% sells, 80% waiting. We cannot manipulate. We cannot move the market. The market is going to do what it does based off of news and other determining factors that we have no control over. So we just have to be patient and allow the market to breathe and make the moves that we're looking for. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so let's not ever try to rush a trade idea. Okay, so it modified it down to 862. Okay, oh man, it just did it and then dropped down. Okay, if it pulls back down to 862, it just modified the arrow for us to 862. If we can get back down to 862, let's go in for a call on Euro USD at 862.
Alrighty. At the same time, guys, Euro JPY is actually going to be perfect right now for a put, a 3-minute put. Right now where it's at, it's in the 590 area. So if you get the entry 590 or greater, go ahead and go for a 3-minute put. Euro JPY 3-minute 595 area or 590 area is great. Just because the arrow is actually entry is at 578, so we're looking good.
So I jumped into Euro USD as well at 864. It's pulling down a little bit to the 860s area. I'm not going to over leverage, so I'm going to just drop this down to 50. And these are going to just be the 3 trades that I'm in for now. 1 Euro USD, 2 Euro USDs, and 1 Euro JPY.
Alrighty. What were your entries, G?
On Euro JPY, 592. On Euro USD, I got in at 864 and 859.
There we go. All right. So on EJ, I got
yes, that was the call.
There we go. All right, EJ, I got a 597 entry for a put, and then I got a 585 entry as well. Other than that, if anybody jumped on either of those trades, I'm profiting right now.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Euro JPY is deep in profits. Nice. EU cleared for Tova. Let's go. Both trades are deep in profits. Both trades are deep in profits. Like the great Millie Mills says, sheesh. We are in profits, baby. Got a few more moments here for the trade to clear. Mr. Canales, look at that. Look at those. Nice. 2-0, 2-0. I'm going to do a little documentation. Hold up. Let me move my plate of food. I was about to get my whole plate of food up in the picture.
You eating dinner too?
I just finished having dinner, bro. You know, we got a highly paid team is a hungry team, right? So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Deep in profits on the trades. Let's go. Let's go. If you made money on those, give me a 777 in the chat. I know I did. I'm going to give 3. Boom. Cleared, baby. Cleared. All 3 of them. How's everybody doing? Did everybody clear those trades? Did everybody clear those trades? Show us some love, you guys. If you're able to get in on those trades on Euro USD and Euro JPY, if you made some profits, put in your results so far. So far for the night on just one, actually 3-0 on those trade ideas. Let's see what else we have. Let's see what else, James. Nice. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 3-0, 1-0, 3-0. Love it, you guys. Love it, love it, love it. And see, this is what it is that we do. Once we can learn a strategy, right? Super grateful, super humble for everything that we're learning with IM Mastery Academy. But this is what we continuously do, right? A highly trained team is a highly paid team, right? We need to make sure that we're able to continue to focus on the education. I think that's the most important part, right? It's continuously stimulating our mind to be able to grow day in and day out. So let me see here. Someone is not muted, and I can hear you.
Got you, bro.
Boom. Another one for you, Mr. Canales. Great job. Great job. I'm going to go ahead and wait for these. Okay, new trade ideas have come out. Let's refresh this. New trade ideas. Let's see, where are we at? Euro USD is pulling back up. All right, Euro USD is calling for a sell. Now, what does the currency meter state? 4 bars to 1, and it's calling a sell.
I'm not sure. I'm gonna look at USD JPY and see what's going on with that right now.
Yeah, I'll look at UCAT as well. I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm not looking at itself for that bad boy.
No.
Okay, UCAT is setting up for a buy. UCAT, but man, Canadian dollar is way stronger than the US dollar right now. 4 bars to 1, so we'll see if it makes its way back up.
Yeah, UJ is looking good for a sell. I say if it happens to jump back up into 650 or as close to 655, I'll go in for a 3-minute call.
655 USD JPY.
Yeah, as close as 655 as possible. I'm gonna go in for a 3-minute. 3-minute put. I'm sorry.
Okay, I was about to say, I was like,
yeah, I know. I had to repeat that too.
It's all good. It's up to 653.
I'm gonna go ahead and go in for that 3-minute. Now, luckily I got in at 658. Okay. Now, USD JPY has actually been on a downtrend throughout the day, starting at really early this morning. But overall, as far as like with this, I mean, you can tell it's ultimately it's been bouncing between these two lower Bollinger Bands. So we got the red Bollinger Band, then we got the green one. So 85% of the time, 90% of the time, it's bouncing in between these two Bollinger Bands. So right now, it's been bouncing between the red and the green. So it's been kind of between here in the middle. So that's what's been you know, a good indicator with that, but also with the stochastics, you know, we're looking good as far as that. We may need to buy a little bit more time. So what I'm going to do personally is I am going to go ahead and go for one rollover now. Okay, so I'm going to go for one rollover. Buy some time, give it some time to breathe. Yeah, because USD is definitely not strong right now.
Definitely not. This is just one of those where we probably got in a little bit before the move was actually ready to be made, and we just got to let it breathe. I'm looking at it as well, and most definitely hitting a point of resistance right around the 680 zone before it makes its way back down.
Yeah, just needs to breathe a little bit, guys. All right, so new candlestick opened up. Currency strength is looking great. I'm gonna go in for another entry right here. 3 minutes, 676 for a put. And then for my first entry that I got in at 658, I'm gonna roll that one over. I may roll that one over one more time. Then I may not, just based off what the market's doing right now. So as long as it's doing its thing, we'll be good.
There it goes, baby.
Woo! Just gotta trust the process, guys.
It's not a matter of if it's going to make the move. It's a matter of when it's going to make the move. And like Maddie and Nez always tell us, right? Let's not get in our emotions. Let's, trust the analysis of the strategy. And that's why I always recommend you guys. There's a lot of great strategies out there when it comes to any type of trading that we talk of, right? Whether it's binary, Forex, whatever it is that you're trading. But when you try to learn too many different strategies at one time, you can confuse yourself in how different strategies work. Is that making sense? If you try to learn 1, 2, 3 different strategies and they're based off of different times, different confirmations, then your emotions get involved, and then you can start doing something called sentimental trading, right? Sentimental trading means is that you're trading with your emotions. You're not trading with logic and the analysis that's being done on the market, right, ladies and gentlemen? So this is just one of those where you trust the analysis and you just allow it to do what it's supposed to do. The currency strength showed that the yen was stronger and that it was going to make that move, right? And that's something that we just have to trust in the process, right? Embrace the process, trust the hunt, all of those with rollovers. I didn't even have to roll over that 653, but I did. Are currently have all cleared. So for me,
let's go, guys.
If we can just update on the records on that, I have one left. I have my 653 open, and for myself, I am 6-0 for the night with those rollovers. So that's great. Great analysis, Mr. Canales, and calling out that rollover on those trades.
I'm gonna go ahead and call that the Canales analysis.
The Canales analysis. Watch out, coming with the little memes now, huh? Canales analysis. Let's see what the market is showing now. If you guys are learning, sorry, Kelly. Yeah, no rollover on pocket options. You're right. So rollover, Dr. Baird, this is what rollover means. What rollover means on specific brokers, I think the only broker, Mr. Vasquez introduced a new broker today. I think it's close option. It's very similar to pocket option. What rollover does is if you're in for a 3-minute trade, let's say for $100, right? And you need to buy rollover. You have until about 66% of the duration of the trade to be able to enact the rollover feature. What that does is you buy 3 minutes of time, right? Your initial 3 minutes of time at a 30% fee. So it would charge you $30 to buy 3 more minutes worth of time, okay? So that's what rollover does. It buys you the 3 minutes worth of time to be able to stay in that trade and not at the full fee. So market is climbing back up on Euro JPY. Come on, market. Work your way back down. You got one more trade, baby. You got one more trade. On pocket option, nice, Mr. Luna. You're done for the night. And ladies and gentlemen, if you made your percentages for the night, you're more than welcome to stop, right? Because the goal is to make 8% a session. So if you're happy with your profits, if your Grano account, do not feel pressured to continue trading, right? That's one of the things where we also have to know how to walk away from the charts, right? We don't want to take advantage of being hot and on a streak. Make sure you secure the bag at the end of the day. Securing the bag is what it is that we're ultimately trying to do day in and day out. Man, I shouldn't have rolled over that 653. Yeah, I shouldn't have rolled over that 653. But we'll see what happens. Let me look at Euro JPY. I mean, the USD JPY really quick.
Even Euro JPY is looking good right now. Looking real good. Looking too good.
Euro JPY. What's it giving us?
Okay, so 603 is a good call out right now. I'm gonna go in for a 3-minute, and I'll explain later. Trust the process, guys.
At what entry?
605.
All right.
Got it at 605 for a put, 3-minute put. So with Euro JPY, guys, number one, it was actually calling out a red arrow. Okay, so explaining what's going on with this red arrow. So this red arrow indicates that it's going to give us 3 confirmations that to take this trade, right? So when a red arrow or a blue arrow comes into place, that means that there's 3 confirmations for going in that direction. Okay, so that's number one. The other thing is that you see these stochastics right here. So when it's crossing down, when it's about breaking that, like what it's doing right now, each of these stochastics actually happen to be half a point, right? So as they're crossing, that's already 4 points right there.
I'm not going to be on for long. I'm
Right.
really late.
So that's
I'm
4
not
points
selfish.
right there.
Just stop,
If
man.
anybody just jumped on, just go ahead and mute yourself out, please. Thank you so much for joining us here for tonight.
Try
Now,
too hard. Are you
as far
serious?
as
Andy, can you
for
control it
the-
or no?
Try hard for what? I don't know what
Yeah.
you're trying hard for.
Let's see.
Boom. Can you go ahead and mute yourself, Mr. Canales?
Thank you, sir. Okay, so like I was saying, so that's already 4 confirmations right here, right? The 5th confirmation, which gives me confidence, which is why I took the trade like I took it, is that Euro is actually less strength than JPY. So that's what's great. That's what's really great about that. It's 5 confirmation trade. Got the entry 605. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful entry. Look at deep in profits. Whoever got in that trade, go ahead and type 777 in the chat.
Nice. I'm over here fighting with my USD JPY. Come on, baby. Keep pushing down.
Mr. Reyes, if you want to go ahead and take over the screen.
That's all right. 6-1 so far. 6-1. Not bad. Barely missed that one. Happy with the analysis.
The Canales analysis.
The Canales analysis. Yes, sir.
Sheesh. Cleared that trade. All righty, guys. Well, I mean, if you guys secure the bag, just please put secured in the chat. Hashtag secured.
Boom, another one. So, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, let's update the chat really quick with the Canales analysis and the rate. I don't have nothing catchy like that, Andy. I don't got a Reyes, a Gabriel. I don't know, man.
Come on, come on, come
Bro,
on,
I
G.
just don't have something smooth like that. You know what I mean, bro? You got the canal. You know, I'll give you credit, bro. If you
Hey.
secured some profits with the Canales analysis tonight, type your records in the chat, please. I ended up overall going 7-1 tonight, you guys. You know, man, 7-1. I actually made up $600 of the $700 that I lost in the earlier session. So I'm super happy. Overall, you know, great trade. The Canales analysis was phenomenal. Look at that. You went what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You went 9-1 tonight, Mr. Canales. Man, that is nice. 9-1. Market was moving good tonight. Good. You know, the market was moving good tonight, you guys. Don't need to spend too much more time. 2-0, 2-0, 7-1, secured. Man, everybody was eating 4-1. Let's see what else we got here. 3-1, 3-1, 6-0, 3-1. Yeah, we were most definitely eating tonight, you guys. Most definitely eating tonight. So, Mr. Canales, I don't know how about you. How do you feel? You want to keep on going for another 15, 20 minutes, or you want to walk away with securing the profits?
How do you guys feel? You guys just want to go for lower risk trades? If you guys want to go for lower risk trades, go about for like 15 minutes or so.
11-2. Let's go.
We could, if you guys want, you guys feel confident, you can go a little bit of lower risk trades. That way we're not risking the profits too much. And if you guys want to go in for another 15 more minutes,
Bruce.
actually, you know
2-0,
what?
baby.
You know what? Just to be honest, guys, I'm gonna step away for the night.
Yeah, let's be smart, right? Let's be smart. We secured the bag. We started off this team session officially 6-0. If you guys were able to jump in, great night tonight, you guys. If you can, please go in our Telegram chats and let the team know how it is that we did. Let's spread the word. Let's tag each other on whatever social media platforms that we're on. Because you guys, we just came in and we stole the cookies from the cookie jar. We were legit the cookie monster today. And we were eating, man. I'm super excited. Just in closing, you guys, you know, thank you for trusting us. Thank you for coming on. We're just trying to bring additional value to our team, right? We're everywhere all over the world. We're on the East Coast. We're here on the West Coast. We're in the Midwest. We're in New Zealand. We're in Australia. You know, we're all over the globe. And, you know, being able to come together at a time just, you know, it's something that we want to continuously do for everyone here in our Investing Made Easy family. So thank you for jumping on. Mondays and Tuesdays, you know, it's to be able to bring on just our team and trade and make money, but also take this opportunity to share with some prospects, right? They don't have to get the typical traditional, you know, network marketing feeling type of opportunity event. They don't got to go through slides. They get to actually sit down and embrace the trading that we do. So if you ever have anyone who's interested, feel free to share with them these Mondays and Tuesday sessions. Would love for them to be able to jump on and learn as we earn simply by copying and pasting. $800 in the bag tonight. I love it. I love it. Man, yeah, we were eating. We were eating all day today. I'm done talking. Mr. Canales, is there anything else that you want to share in closing?
I'm just fired up, guys. I'm ready to go. You know, it's great start of the week, Monday, money making Monday. You know, there's a saying that a lot of myself and Mr. Reyes mentors had taught us is that more meetings means more money.
Yep.
You know, so more meetings means more money. More meetings like this, more meetings that we're able to talk to people about the opportunity that we got going on. I mean, just think about the freedom, right? So we just spent about like less than an hour, like 30, 35 minutes or so trading, and you know, we secured the bag. Like we elevated the accounts, we increased the, you know, you know, your growth ultimately, you know, for the month already on the 17th day. So we're definitely excited, guys. I'm looking forward to our continued sessions here. So whoever you guys know that's interested or wants to be able to just learn how to be able to make money, in addition to how they're already making money, that's definitely a great opportunity to be able to just have them plug in to what we got going on. Because what's great is that you're not doing the explaining, you're not really doing the trading. You're trading with us, right? But you're not really trading, having to have the pressure of everyone look at you, and having to have the pressure of if you're going to win or lose. So I mean, but for now, I mean, just shout out to the education. Shout out to the education. Shout out to the platform.
Yep.
We wouldn't be where we're at without it. Just to be honest with you guys, many blown accounts, many blown accounts,
That's real.
and many lessons learned. So for sure, shout out to the academy. Obviously the reason why we blown our accounts is all because of us, and us not falling through the system and sticking to what works. And so over leveraging obviously is the number one thing that kills your account. So just make sure at the same time you're understanding the risk of what can happen with that. But other than that, guys, I'm excited. I hope you guys had a phenomenal night. Hope you guys got some value. Hope you guys, of course, secured the bag, like I said, as always. And let's go. So, okay, so Kirk, shout out to Kirk. The strategy made me hit 11%. Let's go. Let's go. That's phenomenal. Great job, Kirk.
And I'll be honest with you guys, even with my bad session with Nez, and again, I'm transparent as they come. I keep it real. I get a little bit aggressive and greedy. No shame, right? Being real when I trade with Nez. I've known him forever. My level of confidence is extra high with my boy Nez. And I'll be honest, I over leveraged. No front. I lost about $800 on that session with him, right? But I jump on this session, and in this session of trading, made $550 of that back. So if I wouldn't have gotten greedy, if I wouldn't have over leveraged, if I wouldn't have taken extra trades the way that I did, this would have been a $500 night profit. And let's be real, where can we go legally and secure $550 profit in an hour? It's okay. Like Kevin Hart said, I'll wait, right? This is a skill set. This is a lifelong skill set. And honestly, you guys, that's why I'm so excited to be able to share this with people and do that, and really just bless the masses with what it is that we got, right? It's never overnight. We're not going to get rich overnight. We're going to get wealthy over time. And being able to do this with friends and family, for me, is what makes the journey that much greater, right? I want to be able to jump on a chat, and I want to hit up Gail and Kelly and Jared and all the family from New Zealand and Australia. Hey, meet us in Dubai. I want to hit up Bruce in Philly. Hey, G, meet us in New York. We're going to catch a first class ticket to Dubai. Hit up everybody on our team and our organization. Let's celebrate success in one of the most beautiful places in the world, right? I want to grow with friends. I want to grow with family. I want to get wealthy with those who want to embrace the process and trust the hunt. So with that being said, you guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I will be turning this into a YouTube link. So if you want to share it with friends and family, you can most definitely do so. I'll be dropping that in the Telegram chat and updating our chat. So appreciate you guys. Enjoy the rest of your night with friends and family and loved ones. And same place, same time tomorrow. So let's secure the bag on Tuesdays, okay? You guys stay blessed, and I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Mayor Reyes here. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, send me a friend request on Facebook, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content.